City Chiefs. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis here in the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
The Chiefs ready to begin their Super Bowl defense. The Lions hoping to spoil the party. Boy, what a sight here at Arrowhead as the season is underway. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by someone who has proved doubters wrong his entire career. MVP runner-up a season ago, Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Hurts. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snaps of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So now the Lions go on offense in a great starting spot. Leading them out, the last active player remaining from the 05 draft, and a name that dominates headlines year-round, Aaron Rodgers.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch. Defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. So really a nice drive there for the first points of the game.
And how about the fact that it was a run by the wide receiver that got him into the end zone, Brandon? You know, these guys, we know they're not afraid to open up the playbook, and they showed it to us, right? First drive.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
It's a 25-second fucking clip.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL.
have seen that yet, two-way players.
Different, and I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Third down and 13. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Now it's Peterson. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And able to use his blockers to get this up over to 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Second and 3 at the 41-yard line. 50. Hey, 626.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, this is a tough spot for these Lions on the road in Arrowhead to start the year. But it's also, you'd have to say, Charles, a showcase opportunity for them because this is a team that historically hasn't gotten a lot of big opportunities like this.
And when they have gotten them, they haven't really delivered. This is a team, though, that believes that big things are out there for them. And they think that they can start to write a new history, beginning with this game right here.
First down, Lions.
Rodgers now on first down. This one to the former Robbie Anderson, now Robbie Chosen. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown
my
on their
sneakers, I
opening
gotta
drive,
change
and now
that.
they connect here for another nice game.
Robbie, you can't have all my cleats I
This
got on,
offense is
nigga.
moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Rodgers to throw once more. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Now a 2nd and 10. Running left, Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Rodgers to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Darren Waller, 30 yards. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. From the gun, it's Hurts. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Hurts. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Hurts sets up to throw it. This pass out wide to Hall. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. So the completion there, and CD, as we know, trying to defend against an NFL quarterback, that's one thing. Trying to defend against a mobile NFL quarterback, that's quite another. What's the plan here defensively?
Well, the pass rush has to still try and get to him, and especially the guys on the edge, but they're going to go maybe a count slower, right? They want to make sure they don't get too far upfield where he steps up and takes off through a lane. The same is true for those interior guys as well. So you've got to change it up with him. Try and keep him hemmed into the pocket. And occasionally, you throw a spy on it. A fast linebacker or one of your extra defensive backs who can dance with him a little bit if he takes off and runs.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He gets it underneath to Hall. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Hurts to throw. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field.
You get that, Timmy?
Who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. On play action, it's Rodgers. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
I know.
So they just need 1 yard here to
They didn't grab it.
Down.
Lamar Elliott out there, boy. They got him playing 2 ways like Prime. Got him playing 2 ways like Prime, nigga.
The 40-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so
Going on Madden.
like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
New helmets, man.
Second and 10.
That's Terry McLaurin. I turned him into me.
A give for Taylor running right side.
Oh, boy.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. That is caught. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Here's Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Rodgers going to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Working from the gun. Rodgers toward the end zone, but that's
Lay Lamar out.
incomplete.
Got to lay Lamar out there, did they?
Guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Rodgers now to throw.
Got to lay Lamar out, did they?
This will be caught at about the 6. And in for the Lions, touchdown.
Got to lay Lamar Elliott out, did
Great
they?
effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, Rodgers,
Things
the
that
bop.
you dreamed about
The
in
bitty
April
bop.
and May that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together
We
so
got
far.
the idiot,
Koo
nigga.
able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on.
Get on the mark.
Right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Simple drag route
Miley
here.
at one tackle, that's
He tried to
bullshit.
work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was
Right.
off.
That's right.
This one is down. He goes.
That's right.
In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. The Lions now going to use the second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake,
it's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A big play there for Detroit, and even 60 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down to the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a go. Followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Taylor. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half.
Pass to be.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Hurts. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On the play fake, here's Hurts. Work it across midfield inside the 45. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action with Hurts.
Oh,
the throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Throwing is Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 2nd down, here's Hurts.
No.
And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
What we do?
The Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
What we do down there?
Is that an interception? It's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually
He got something?
No matter
Nope.
what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, remember when they didn't get points on that drive?
Get that,
this
Eddie.
could cost them.
Get that, Eddie.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get back out to you guys in KC in just a moment. But first, let's look ahead to what should be a tremendous opening weekend for 2023. We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings as they'll face off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. The Packers, with the best possible start to their season, a road victory in the opener. And then on Sunday night, the national audience in for a treat. They've got a good one lined up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. We saw former rushing champ Jonathan Taylor be a big-time factor in that first half. He had 3 catches in that opening part of the game and wound up with a touchdown reception as well.
That boy all over. That boy all over, boy.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 4.
That's the first half. That's the first half. That's the first half. That boy all over.
The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. Not his best throw there. Where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
Late.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're in a 4-minute offense yet. They've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Chosen. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. On the return is Jones. Able to slither by. Yeah, very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Hurts.
No.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. They'll set up a throw. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a fourth down.
A 37-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And Detroit getting set to go now. So these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. On third down, here's Taylor. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they'll wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3. Throwing is Rodgers. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And the defense almost got one there, partner.
That could have been his first pick. He's been good so far, but you're right, that was nearly a costly mistake.
Sometimes you get a little bit too confident when the game's going along as it has been for him.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll try the left side with Taylor. He'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear. Team has been in this one, and in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been...
Oh man, a different type of violence.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Boyd, someone who seems like he's been underrated his entire 7-year career, and I think that assessment is correct. Quietly gathered almost 800 yards last season and was a big part of their ranking in the top 5 in the NFL when throwing the football. Always dependable, always available to move the chains.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
At the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run we haul. And we'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Damn it.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On first down, Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's right, physical play on the football. Physical play on the football. Bow. Physical play on the football. Physical play on the football.
This game overall, it's been a
Physical
blowout.
play on
It's
the
been continually
football.
fueled by big turnovers
You heard
and
him.
stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll give to Hall.
Oh.
Powering forward. And taking it across midfield and inside
Physical
the
play on the
45.
football.
43
Take a
yards
physical
rushing
play on
for
the
him now.
football.
He's carried the ball just 5 times. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. That's going to
Oh.
wind up incomplete.
Good hit, Jalen. Good hit.
It's not a surprise with the way that this one has gone and the frustration to play.
We got 3 Jalen's on the field today. Jalen Ramsey,
They've really been
Jalen
put through the
Hurts,
ringer in this one.
and Jalen Lamar Elliott.
Here's
It's the
2nd
first,
and 10.
nigga.
Here's Hurts to throw. Flushed out.
Let's fish this nigga.
And he goes down. Nolan Smith now with
Let's
his
fish this nigga,
second
Nolan.
sack here on opening night.
Let's go. Open the night.
9th play
All
of the
Madden
drive
league,
now
nigga.
on 3rd and a country mile. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh,
They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line.
that was hard. That was hard, boy. Get this motherfucker.
Sets up to throw it. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll go down
his
right
stick
on the
works.
edge of the
Hello,
red zone
man.
following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Let's go, baby. Turn it up. Let's turn it up.
Watch this. Watch this. I just get ready.
From the 20, here's second and a couple. Now they'll throw him.
No! No!
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there.
Get on him, Jalen.
It's third down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it.
Oh my God! Come on, guys! Kidding me?
Touchdown, Kansas City. Calvin Ridley, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week one is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
Coup for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Oh, you guys, it's ask, are you ready? And then the guys say, hold on. And then when he comes back,
those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback.
hey, you around?
Everybody.
Yeah. Give me 20.
And into the end zone for 6.
Time come back.
Following the touchdown, here's
I gotta eat. I gotta cook. Now you're waiting a fucking hour.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. And out come the Chiefs now. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one, because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete.
Good
coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Nope.
Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley.
Scream on him,
Dropped after a
Scream
gain
on
of
him.
about 6 across
Scream
the
on
30
his
to the
business.
31.
Scream
One
on
thing
his
I think it's
business.
safe to say defensively, the tackling's
Scream
been really
on.
good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
No.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. That is caught.
Come on,
It's gonna be
Jalen.
another first down as they'll
Get
get
him
him to the
beat.
ground at the Lions' 28. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
No.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. That time, they pick up a first down, so now on
Oh my
defense,
God, he used the hell out of me.
Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way at this point, but, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
and no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really
They're
just
getting tired,
maybe
playing
something
2 ways.
But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So here come the Lions now. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. Rodgers throwing here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as
Come
far
on,
as
how this nigga getting through all my teams? I'm keeping everybody back to block. Everybody's back to block. There's no play action. No nothing.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And the Lions quickly use the last of their timeouts.
They ain't letting them break the route.
Final stoppage here as we step aside. Rodgers to throw for it on 4.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers up there, didn't he? Get up, Aaron.
But now this game is over. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for Detroit, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they go down to defeat here in the...
It's a rough one. Mm-hmm. You see him? You see the bull? See the bull with the MVP? See the bull with the MVP, nigga? With the MVP, nigga? Oh. Week 1. Let's go. Boy, all over the place, boy. Boy, all over the place. Got that nigga playing two ways. It's two-way playing, nigga. This is just me, Tommy, and Billy. This is the new updated roster. We're just checking. We're about to start money leagues, P. We're about to start playing for money. $10 a head, $15 a head, 20, 30 guys. You make a couple dollars back if you get into the playoffs. You win like a buck, $1.50, $1.75 if you win the chip. Just starting out light, you know, a little $20. I want to fix this nigga suck. About to start popping, nigga. What I come in here to do? I came here to change my socks. Nah, we're running a league. We're not jumping into random games for money. This is going to be a league for money. You don't go through that. Tommy knows how to handle it. I made Scary Terry and Duggar, Lamar Elliott. Two-way play, nigga. Motorola two-way page, me, nigga. Andy from Princeton. Oh, we gotta take this mouthpiece out. No, nigga, prime, nigga. Prime, nigga. I'm Travis Hunter, nigga. I'm Dion. I'm like prime, nigga. See me under there, nigga? You just can't wear the same number. We're number 5 on offense, 15 on defense, nigga. I got quick switch jerseys, nigga. Quick switch jerseys, nigga. All right, I had to make the socks the same, P. I had to fix the socks. I got to make the same player on offense and defense. That's Scary Terry, and this is Duggar. One's taller than the other, but I ain't switching the height. It ain't bad. It ain't like I got Tariq Hill. Boy, bringing the business. You see that week 1 performance, nigga? You see the week 1 performance, nigga? You seen the week 1 performance, nigga? By still going for the MVP early at the gate. Look at the defense. Boy has 7 total tackles, 3 solo, 4 assisted. This is the big one right here. He had a pick. That boy had an interception. That boy was all over the place today. About something. Travis Hunter. Nah, nigga. Deion Sanders, nigga. Prime. You heard of him, nigga. Punch you in the face, motherfucker. I smack your teeth. You heard of him, nigga. Named Prime. You see you leading the league, nigga. You see you got the first week award, nigga. Got them awards, nigga. Already. Week 1 play of the week. That boy went psycho on him. That boy went haywire. I got a cold. That boy went haywire week 1. Came out the gate strong. Be here, Rick Ross, Meek Mill, nigga. Hottest shit on the streets right now, nigga. Hottest album on the streets.
Excellence. Elevation. Big blunts, dope boys wanna smoke with me. Now we ride double M's through the whole city. Niggas talking down, but they always feel me. A nine-figure nigga, all I wanna talk is business. Dope boy excellence. Elevation. Big blunts, dope boys wanna smoke with me. Now we ride double M's through the whole city. Niggas talking down, but they always feel me. A nine-figure nigga, all I wanna talk is business. I see. Dope boy excellence. Elevation. Big blunts, dope boys wanna smoke with me. Now we ride double M's through the whole city. Niggas talking down, but they always feel me. A nine-figure nigga, all I wanna talk is business. I seen a big mouth get a close casket. Self-made, took over the whole racket. A kilo after kilo, see who move the most. 200 for the yacht, she wanna see the coast. You can't be chasing money with the wrong approach. Commas only coming once you got a coach. On the wall, Frazier, that's for all ages. Don shooter, nigga, tall laces. Bitch boys running social media. Rich nigga naming Wikipedia. If I fuck her once, she wanna fuck me twice. All the real niggas click up, let's get rich tonight. Give me some like you feel
Hey, 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 hey.
I put 50 on the wrist to make it nastier. I'm throwing numbers on these niggas and ain't no passing us. Bad bitch sucking it out, me Count Dracula. Whole gang with me on the 20 passenger. Crash with us at the table, we ain't crash with us. Labels coming every day to get some cash to us. Remember they thought I wasn't smart, they try to laugh at us. But still catch them at the door like it don't pass. Laugh now, cry later, play cool, slide later. I know I'm gonna die later. On the corner of
What up? Holler at you when the sun go down. Hottest song in the streets right now. Bump it in your whip. Hottest song in the streets right now.
you seen 100, then you made it stack. I'm copping real estate like I'm some shiny crack. I left Def Jam once I made the max. Looking down, living, juggling the raps. I told the record labels you can keep the plaques. Choppers in the car, it ain't no beef for mass. I do it how I do it with my evil ass.